everyone, and I say that respectfully. No, it's a train of thought for me. My goddamn content ain't for everybody, and that's okay. No, it's a train of thought for me. Neighbor. You over here disturbing your peace. Watch me the day when you can be at peace over somewhere else, minding your business and your own mental health, not having a problem. No, it's really a train of thought for me. Don't watch me. Bring up your own goddamn blood pressure. Then you gotta have your mindset. Oh, I'm gonna project, bro. We're going you in a toxic way because I don't like you. BLTCH. I can't stand your ass. Why don't you just shut the fuck out? No, it's really trying to throw for me. Like, you watch me at the end of the day. Only realize that, hold on one second. I can be at peace with myself. Somewhere else doing something better with my time and day. No, it's the trying to throw for me. What the fuck is wrong with people? No, it's really trying to throw for me. You know, my content ain't for everybody. Entertainment purposes only. I am Nige in your love respect. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. I truly preach time to the genuine ones with no misintentions. I truly hope all is well in your end, and I say that respectfully with no malicious intentions. I truly hope that you continue to find peace within, regardless to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. When things didn't have to get physical. Folks put you in competition only because they were stressing themselves out when it came to their mental health. They forgot to go within their own understanding, their own intuition. Hold on one second, they are worthy. They saw you as a threat because you understood your position. God was truly elevating you, understand that, hold on one second, you truly understood your existence. When you came to believe in your faith, certain folks gave up on you. They said that you was a mistake, but you learned how to love yourself when you least expected, because days you didn't understand your self-reflection, because you was hurting yourself with words when it came to pain and trauma, understanding what you overcame. They would never understand it. Hold on one second, what it took for you to understand confidence. Why you stand before yourself today, healing childhood trauma, went into your adulthood, not one lie was told. You didn't have to get physical, okay, or catch a case because someone looked at you like competition because they lack of self-confidence when it came to self-esteem issues. They low IQ score truly allowed them to see that, hold on one second, you was truly the issue when it came to their drama, truly one-sided with all the lies that they told when it comes to their mental health, how they was trying to project it on you because you believed in your faith and you wasn't the mistake at the end of the day. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. Never allow someone to make you feel like because they said that you don't have potential, but you in your own lane, understanding your existence. You ain't trying to cause drama. You ain't trying to hurt yourself, let alone your neighbor. You just understood your lane, that hold on one second. It was never competition, but you just understood God's favor. And God loves you the other day. And you ain't have to play with sport in a toxic way. You ain't have to energy harvest off anybody's energy. Destiny, swipe with anybody. Hold on one second. It wasn't within you because you had your own blueprint when it came to God. You don't worship the devil. You ain't have to hack nobody's devices to have controlling issues because God gave you self-control when it came to your morals. The energy is different. We all not the same when it comes to self-love. I wasn't trying to self-destruct. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. They said, Chewak, Kenya Corner, you are nobody. They said, Chewak, Kenya Corner, you are nobody. No, it's the train of thought for me. They say when you love yourself, you better yourself. They say when you love yourself, you better yourself. I wasn't trying to lose me. I just wanted to understand my priority. I was just trying to get my mental health right because I wasn't trying to catch a case, to understand my existence while I believed in my faith. I'm very so much thankful that God gave me balance, to acknowledge myself when it came to my smile, to understand what I overcame when it came to trauma and pain. It was truly dysfunctional. I understood how that felt that day because I actually had to walk in it to understand why I stand before myself today. When God gave me confidence, they would never understand my reality. Patience, time, and day. I love myself, not the day my light. That energy is different when a dream truly comes true. God truly allowed me to choose you to go within. They would never understand your love language. Hold on one second. And God had a better plan. You know, healing trauma and pain is not a race overnight process. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. Never allow someone to project fear in you, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. How these chicks and dudes would have you feeling like you gotta question yourself when you truly wasn't the fool. All because of the fact that you truly had potential and you wasn't the issue when it came to their one-sided mindset, the lack of confidence. When they try to question you that they had them in a chokehold and you didn't have to touch nobody. That energy is different because you truly wasn't in competition. When they try to antagonize you that day, they painted you out to be the villain in their story when you wasn't trying to catch a case. They would never understand gravity. When you understood your reality. Understand to hold on 1 second. I'm willing to choose myself to maintain my mental health, to understand stability that God allowed me to see. Always be yourself. How these chicks and dudes will have you in a chokehold. Nah, not at all. Never allow someone to make you feel being your authentic self is a crime when you're trying to keep it real. Now, you wasn't trying, you actually was. It wasn't denying yourself because you actually understood you wasn't having an identity crisis when you actually looked in the mirror to understand your potential, to hold on 1 second. I was worthy of loving myself another day. I understood my background. I understood that last testimony. This next chapter of my life, they would never understand how I'm truly keeping up with me. I'm maintaining my smile. That's God existence. That energy is different when they play with spoken in a toxic way. I was supposed to be bent out of shape. I wasn't supposed to catch my blessings, but God actually showed me a miracle while I stand before myself today, and I wasn't trying to fit in. The energy is different when you're truly different. They said that you at Kenya Cooney, you are nobody. You're so stupid, retarded, B-I-T-C-H. I fixed my crown not to see myself frown. They truly wanted to see me down, not to see me elevate. So it took a whole community of people to go up against one person when you was never competing, an innocent person. Understood that, hold on 1 second, I was worthy until they lost in my words another day. It was a storm that you least expect to overcome, and who would have knew? God would have truly showed you your potential, that you could overcome anything if you truly put your mind to it. Regardless if they throw spirit at you in a toxic way, got you bent out of shape, that hold on 1 second, you to become your worst enemy another day. They would never understand how you maintain your smile. It didn't matter about your upbringing because God was truly showing you your strength. You overcame so many battles by yourself, but you was never walking alone because you had your heavenly mother, father by your side, truly riding for you. And not one lie was told. Keeping it real. You ever told someone at the end of the day that God is truly real? They would never understand your existence because they would sit there and laugh at your pain. And when they would sit there and laugh at your pain, when they took them out, they truly heal. We may not pray the same, but I still don't respect my neighbor to stay in my lane. I understood what a blessing truly looks like up close in person. Who would have knew that God allowed me to see, allowed me to choose me? I was a gift to myself. Thank you for giving up on me, overlooking me, allowing me to see the confidence that God endowed within me. Wow. You had good days, bad days, misunderstanding days, but hold on 1 second. Who would have knew? I would have overcame that storm of being homeless. I would have overcame that storm that job wasn't for me. I would have overcame that storm, the unhealthy relationship. It truly wasn't me. For God to bring me balance and show me that, hold on 1 second, I was worthy. Or let alone when the doctor said I wasn't going to see another day. And God restored me for all the right reasons, not to reject myself when it came to pain. I had to heal certain childhood trauma. It went into my adulthood. Not one lie was told. I ain't have to get physical with you when you try to disrespect me out close in person to dig up my past, trying to humiliate me. But hold on 1 second, God still show me I was worthy. You ever got lost in your words? Folks don't understand you. They be like, you don't know if you coming or going, but hold on 1 second. God never removed their hands off you. Your heavenly mother, your father. They was truly showing your potential, showing you to be patient with time and day so you can understand your existence, why you was truly created. They would never understand the heart that you have. When you overcame everything, that when they gave up on you, they disrespect you out loud to see you frown. How folks try to project spoke on you in a toxic way. You're supposed to be bent out of shape. You wasn't supposed to see another day. But God actually picked you up for all the right reasons so you won't reject yourself because God was really showing you better days ahead. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. When someone sits there and says that you don't have potential when you was not trying to fit in, you just knew how to respect your neighbor, good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. Never give up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. Because when the right people walk into your life, they see you, they respect you. They not here to shortchange you, to get physical, to abuse you, manipulate you, blackmail you, see you frowning because they truly want to see you smile. They truly not here to see you frown because they truly want you to smile. They want you to become your best self vision of yourself. In your lane, hold on 1 second, was truly in existence. So that you understood, being in your lane, regardless to what you've been through. When the right people see you, it was truly a miracle. Something that you always pray for is folks to truly keep it real with you. Folks to respect you, good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. They ain't have to get physical. How when God shows up when you least expect it, God then rejects you when it came to hold on 1 second, your prayers did come true. Allowing you to see that hold on 1 second, your past living your reality today. When you're not running from your past, the energy is different. When God closed certain doors in your life, God truly shows you that self-love can truly last. Always be yourself. Just because someone said that they didn't see potential within you, you'll be so surprised at the right people walking into your life. Not one lie was told. They actually see you with potential. They actually could acknowledge you to respect you. They actually could acknowledge you to love you. They actually could acknowledge to be loyal to you. They actually could acknowledge that, hold on 1 second, I had a past too. I know how it feels for folks to kick me down to see me frown. I know how it feels for folks to step on my toes to not see me elevate. When I wasn't trying to shortchange them to catch a case. I understood what I overcame while I stayed before myself today. I ain't had the proper support team to show me real love, love and respect. I had folks taking my kindness or weakness to portray me, disrespect me, allow to see me frown. But God truly showed me balance, who would have knew? We may not pray the same, but I still know how to respect my neighbor to stay in my lane. The energy is different, understanding what you overcame. People come from different walks of life. It doesn't matter about your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, your age. When the right people walk into your life, they're not hacking your devices. They're not playing with spoken in a toxic way. They're not energy harvesting off your energy. And they're not trying to destiny swipe with you, and I say that respectfully. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. We may not pray the same, but I still know how to respect my neighbor. You not for me, but just stay in your lane. I'm only moving accordingly. I don't look at you like competition, but it was truly your issue when you saw potential. Trying to antagonize me that day. Looking for a reaction, only was to hold on 1 second, I wasn't trying to catch a case. I understood balance when it came to my smile. You try to strip me from everything, but God truly allowed me to see my faith. While I understood my existence, that I am worthy. I am worthy of choosing me. I am worthy of believing in me. I overflow so many folks' cups when it came to being respectful, being loyal, and loving certain folks at the end of the day. I would never take it back because God truly showed me that I could still have a heart. And after what I've been through, when folks at the end of the day wasn't truly for me. They was projecting lust, projecting spoken in a toxic way. The blackmailing was real because folks couldn't keep it real. How they was hiding behind their hands when it came to their character traits. And all they was trying to do it this whole entire time is pay me out to catch a case. Always be yourself and never feel wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person. Because when the right people walk into your life, they see you, they hear you, and they respect you. They ain't here to blackmail you, to short you at your life attention span. And I say that respectfully because they're not trying to get disrespectful because God had a better plan. When God put these folks in your life for all the right reasons, they would never understand that you're past living in reality today. Folks be trying to spin the block, but hold on 1 second. God said not today. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. They say when you love yourself, you do better. They say when you love yourself, you do better. I was just trying to elevate to understand my potential. I just understood that storm I truly overcame. I understood the strength that God had thrown me with that day. I asked God as I prayed, please show me my faith. I feel like days I'm giving up, but God didn't make me feel like I was a mistake. I was my biggest cheerleader when folks wasn't cheering me on. They used projected spell work so I could do myself wrong. They wanted me to become my worst enemy. Energy harvesting off my energy. But God saw everything that these folks was doing behind closed doors and not one lie was told. Being real, hold on 1 second, who would have knew that being authentic was a crime? Who would have knew that acknowledging your neighbor to actually respect them was a crime? Yeah, I got a heart. Regardless of what I've been through at the end of the day, that still never changed. I never looked at my neighbor like competition to project pain. One thing I don't do is run from my past. So all the blackmail and disrespect or whatever the case may be, trying to project the case on me, trust and believe I ain't running from the law, let alone God. Because the spiritual world truly gets physical. The spiritual world is truly real. But you gotta deal with God first. The energy is different. They would never understand the 3D when it truly gets physical. Karma was real. Only the rest of hold on 1 second. I truly healed. I wasn't just talking about it, I was about it. That energy is different. I wasn't doing it for likes, he was on cloud chasing. When I actually said at the end of the day, I wasn't mentally ill. Always be yourself. My content is not for everyone. When you're becoming your best self vision of yourself, when you start to heal, individuals have to group up to go up against one person because of the fact that they have lack of confidence, they have self-esteem problems, all because of the fact that you know how to stand before yourself. Ain't nobody else bringing you balance but yourself when it comes to God's knowledge and door within you. When it comes to your creativity, they try to paint you out to be the fool. How you a copycat, but you was far from that. You truly authentic, and you just knew how to respect your neighbor. Give it credit when it's due. Being authentic nowadays, it seems like it's a crime. Certain folks be behind closed doors, hacking your devices and telling lies. Talking about, hold on 1 second, I came up with that rhythm. I came up with that love language, the hold on 1 second, they trying to steal my swag, but that was never the case. I'm not your love respect. Ain't nobody ever helped me when it came to my creativity, and I say that respectfully. When you don't run from your past, and you don't have nothing to hide, that energy is different, I say that respectfully. Even when folks try to blackmail you, hack your devices, lie on your name, and disrespect you out loud, trying to paint you out to be the villain in their story. They try to get you locked up, put you in a psych, or call you crazy, slow, stupid, and retarded. But it took a whole group of people to go up against one person. Hello, where's the common sense at? Doctor. We haven't found out the diagnosis yet. The doctor's still working on his studies, and I say that respectfully, because shit about to really get ugly. It's not making sense within making sense, because how can a whole group of people go up against one person when they was truly mind their business? All they did was just respect their neighbor. You know how when you go up to your neighbor, or you see your neighbor in passing, and you say to your neighbor, I like your shoes. Folks will be sitting there trying to plot on you to set you free when it comes to your mental health, out on your pockets. Because they got self-control issues. They don't know how to understand discipline to go within. So they rather disturb your peace because you actually looked nice that day. And you actually understood swag that hold on 1 second, you was never in competition. When you was just being your authentic self when you actually went in your closet. No, it's a trade off for me. What's wrong with people? Or you know how to love somebody the right way. And you know how to show up for a relationship and actually love somebody. Because a person, what they would do in the background with a group of people is project a mindset that, hey, this person is this way, this person is this way in a negative way. Say a whole bunch of bad things about an innocent person. All because someone truly has potential to be in a healthy relationship. Someone actually knows how to treat somebody to be in a relationship. So what they would do is behind closed doors, they will blackmail an innocent person that has nothing to do with the conversation. And the whole entire time, God saw what you was doing. When you was bad mouthing an innocent person, so someone could look, so someone won't look someone won't look someone's way. How this type of stuff truly does happen. Because you can't keep a relationship, let alone hold the baby. I don't mean no disrespect, goddamn, but God don't like ugly. It's a train of thought for me. How this type of shit actually happens. I don't mean no disrespect, but come on now. How you projecting all this mindset on an innocent person, all because you don't know how to take care of order in your own household when it comes to your mental health. So you rather disturb an innocent person who truly got potential, and it wasn't ever your issue. How this type of stuff actually happens. How a whole group of people will go up against one person. You got beautiful teeth. You got beautiful skin when it comes to your features, regardless to who conceived you that day. How folks would project beauty spells on you so you could look ugly when you look in the mirror. They don't want you to recognize yourself. They want you to project you to become your worst enemy, all because they got lack of self-control. When it come to discipline, they forgot to go within and actually love themselves, acknowledge themselves, but they say they truly healed out loud. They say they so healed. A person that's truly healed, or a person that understands that, hold on one second, I am healing. And I mean what I say. They would never sit there and have jealousy or hate or envy towards their neighbor. We all don't pray the same, and I say that respectfully because there's a good God and there's a bad God, and I worship the good God, and I don't worship the devil. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I do not hack anybody's devices, and I do not energy harvest people's energy, and I do not destiny swipe with people, and I do not project spoke in a toxic way. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Hold on one second, neighbor. Be mindful of the words when hurting yourself. You trying to go to better direction, don't go left, go right. You'll be more at peace with yourself when you understand that, hold on one second. I am worthy not to project pain. But when I'm saying I'm trying to heal to better days. When you know how to respect your neighbor, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, it doesn't matter if it's a male or a female. How things can get disrespectful real quick and fast. Folks be sitting there plotting, knowing you to suck at your free will when it comes to your mental health and say that you crazy, you bugging out. Or because of the fact that you truly healed. Or you still being patient with time and day. When they try to shortchange you when it comes to your pockets when you wasn't trying to catch a case. Or they would sit there and say that you slow, stupid, and retarded. But it took a whole group of people to project spoke on the toxic way against one person. Or because someone truly had potential. Or because someone knew how to be their authentic self. Or because someone wanted to have access to someone's Akashic records. Because of the fact that someone didn't want someone to elevate faster than the next person. You know, jealousy and envy is real. When an innocent person is keeping it real, that's what they experienced that day. How this type of stuff happens when someone speaks up for themselves, and because it didn't matter what tax brackets that you're in. You'd be so surprised when you have certain individuals in your life or in your circle or around you. You know, you take their word for it. And only realize that, hold on one second, you mean to tell me that I've been kicking down a good person this whole entire time? All because misery loves company, you try to disturb their peace? You jealous and envy, all the hate was real? And you try to catch a case on an innocent person? It's a train of thought for me how this type of stuff happens. Folks be swearing that you talking about like a bad habit, but you just talking out loud to keep it real. My content is not for everyone because this type of stuff happens every single day. And it's not the norm. But the enemy, let alone the devil, allows you to be like, hold on one second, do your neighbor wrong. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Everybody has a past. You had a substance abuse problem. It's things that you're not proud of when it comes to your past. But it don't live in your reality today, but something that you wasn't doing was running from it. You had a hand problem when it come to your past. It was things that you're not proud of, but you stand before yourself today, acknowledging yourself that, hold on one second, I understood my mental health. I almost shortchanged myself when it came to better my health. I'm very so much thankful that God gave me balance to acknowledge myself when it comes to, hold on one second, I was worthy and hurting myself with worth of the day, regardless of who gave me overlooked it during my journey. I know how it feels for folks not to hear me. It was days you was on an empty stomach and you was trying to figure out how you was going to eat. You wasn't trying to hurt nobody. Asking somebody, hold on one second, they said that you was doing too much. But you wasn't trying to get physical or disrespectful to hurt anybody. So you had to make a way and you figured it out. You're not proud of what you did that day, but hold on one second. You asked God for forgiveness when it came to better days. Everybody's walk of life ain't the same. When you stand before yourself today, understand your testimony, why it doesn't live in your reality today, and why God started a new chapter for you to understand your existence, why God allowed you to see your faith, to heal childhood trauma, and went into your adulthood. Not one lie was told, and why you're still being patient when it comes to trauma and pain healing. My content is not for everyone. I know as a mother or a father that's not proud of going into a store stealing Pampers for their baby. Everybody's walk of life ain't the same. I don't mean no disrespect, but goddamn, they said that you didn't have order in your life. that you couldn't maintain, but you figured it out when you wasn't trying to hurt nobody. You wasn't out here plotting to psych someone they free will on their pockets or their eyesight when it come to their mental health. You did ask for help, but they shortchanged you. You said, hold on 1 second, I'm gonna do this one time. It became 1, 2, but you said, nah, I'm good. Because everything started working out for you. Because God truly showed you structure. Hold on 1 second, not to be bent out of shape. God gave you the guidance when it came to potential to hold on 1 second. I don't want you to lose yourself another day. How God closed certain doors in your life, showing you better days ahead. When God put those keys in your hand, they would never understand God's plan when that door opened for you that day and it had your name on it. Hold on 1 second, that job was truly for you. So you'll be able to provide for your family. And not one lie was told. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. It's a lot of stuff that people are not proud of. But you understood why God actually fixed your crown that day. Being misunderstood by folks that couldn't relate to you, hear you, or respect you. But you had folks that actually acknowledged you, not to disrespect you, because they had a past themselves. And he was able to actually sit down with somebody in the right community. And they ain't have to get physical or disrespectful. They ain't have to project spiritually in the toxic way, make you bent out of shape, making you feel like you're supposed to be uncoherented. They wasn't trying to blackmail you. They wasn't trying to paint you out to be the villain of their story. They wasn't trying to project a case on you. They wasn't trying to energy harvest off your energy. Did I say that already? They wasn't trying to hack your devices. They wasn't trying to energy harvest off your energy. They wasn't trying to destiny swipe with you. Because they had to pass themselves while they stand before themselves. And God allowed them to acknowledge you that day to hold on 1 second. I understood what you've been through. I can't walk in your shoes, but truly hold on 1 second. I can truly respect you. You ain't trying to hurt me. You ain't disrespecting me. I got my own problems. I'm just in my own lane. And I just know how to respect my neighbor. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Always be yourself. You know, jealousy and envy and this hate is real. It really is. And because God gives you balance when it comes to maintaining that beautiful smile that you have, it's certain people that truly want to see you frown. And because they want to see you frown, when God picks you up and elevates you, never overlook you. Because you're going to always have somebody at the end of the day that truly wants you to fail. But when God acknowledges you by your side and allow you to go within and hold on 1 second, I am worthy. Yeah, they gave up on me. They disrespected me. They took my kindness to weakness. They shortchanged me when it came to my blessings that day. Energy harvesting off my energy. I wasn't trying to catch a case. But I understood that, hold on 1 second, I ain't worthy because God closed certain doors in my life. And I wasn't trying to lose another day. Healing, trauma, and pain is not a race overnight process. I may not make sense to you, but I'm not for you. And that's okay. And I never had any help when it comes to my creativity. And I say that respectfully. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Never did. And I don't work with anybody. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I work by myself. There's no third party relating no messages to. I am me. It's only me. Now you genuine love, respect when it comes to my creativity. And I don't mean no disrespect in no shape or form. How folks are quick to do you wrong. I love myself now that damn my life. I love myself now that damn my life. That is just different. I was never in competition. You truly saw potential. I understood happy tears. Understanding my self-awareness, not to self-destruct another day. When it came to your intentions, you truly didn't want me to elevate, but I understood what I overcame while I stand before myself today. I never had to look at you like competition, but you projected your drama on me. Yeah, you did. You projected your drama on me. Because I knew I was important to me. And that's what you want me to shortchange me. For me not to believe in me. You looked at me like competition when I was never part of the Olympics. I just understood my lane, to understand my faith while I stand before myself today. The energy is different. Always be yourself. Never allow a man or a woman or anybody make you feel like you don't have potential. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. I do not worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I do not hack people's devices. I don't play with spoken in a toxic way. I don't energy harvest people's energy, and I do not destiny swipe with people. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. My content is not for everyone. Today is currently April 24th, 2025. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend. You matter, you're worthy. Protect your energy and protect you and your family and stay out of trouble. My content is not for everyone. Loving yourself is not a crime. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater. What about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater. What about you? There's no potential within you, neighbor. No, it's a train of thought for me. It wasn't lacking love because you found balance when it comes to acknowledging yourself. Understand that, hold on 1 second, self-love looks different when it comes to your reality. Not hurting yourself with words because God actually brought you balance to acknowledge yourself. They try to make you feel like you was unworthy that day. They did. Always be yourself. I may be corny to you, but I'm not for you. And that's okay. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I gotta go. Hold on 1 second. Before I go, I gotta talk about love. Love is real. Love is one of a kind. How to take a moment to yourself to understand happy tears. What God allows you to overcome when it came in that storm that day when you almost lost you. How God actually restored you for all the right reasons. You're very so much thankful that God gave you the confidence to love yourself another day, to acknowledge yourself when it comes to your worth. You still being patient with time and day when it comes to healing, but God still allows you to see that you truly acknowledged. When it comes to your faith, that God never left your side. You thinking God every single day, you know, what's the devil? God actually showed you your potential. God opened certain doors in your life. It wasn't a rejection, it was truly your protection. Understanding why certain doors close in your life and why you actually move forward when it came to your dreams coming true to treat yourself right. You're very so much thankful when you can actually say, I love myself today. Thank you, God, for being patient with me. Even when I get lost in my words, you truly show me my potential when it comes to bringing peace into my life, bringing all the right folks into my life, treating me right. Who would have knew that my past will remember reality today? Overcame so much. How I wouldn't think I'll be standing before myself today. They gave up on me, overlooked me during my journey, but you still never left my side, allowing me to believe that, hold on 1 second, I was worthy. Everything was working out in my favor. Even when folks don't spoke in the toxic way, I was supposed to be bent out of shape. They was energy harvesting, trying to destiny swipe with me, but it was an epic failure because you never removed your hands off that will that day. You truly showed me that real love was real. That unconditional love allowed me to heal, to truly believe in myself that, hold on 1 second, I am worthy. Love is real, love is one of a kind. Who would have knew? You pray within praying, only to realize that God was truly being patient with you. God truly allows you to believe that, hold on 1 second, your boundaries a day hits different when it comes to understanding a healthy relationship. You had to learn to love you, not to reject you. Because one day someone would truly walk into that to protect your heart, not to mislead you. Who would have knew that God would have showed you that you was being faithful to you? To acknowledge your worth, to acknowledge yourself, allow you to heal to when it comes to your mental health. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. True love is real, true love is one of a kind, with the right one that's truly for you. That was God's door that day. The good God, not the devil. The energy is different. That was a different type of level. Someone truly walked into your life to bring you peace. Didn't have to make you feel like you're supposed to be bent out of shape when it comes to your mental health. They wasn't trying to run game. It was an even exchange. Two people operating on the same page, not to project pain. It wasn't lust. It wasn't spell work in a toxic way. Who would have knew genuine feelings would have been real that day? Someone truly showing you that they could hold a conversation and hold on 1 second. Someone truly had common sense to acknowledge you. Something different. Something that you was used to getting. Something that you was used to willing to get to know. Something different. Even when you got lost in your words, who would have knew the love of your life wasn't trying to kick you down and see you frown? Someone actually walked into that to maintain your smile. Someone bringing peace into your life Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And just because moments, the energy is different. The love of your life walking into your life. It went from 1 year to 2 years to 30 years. Who would have known that you would have said how do to the love of your life that truly brought you balance that day on God's timing with no hidden agendas? Imagine someone walking into your life the first time around and truly being faithful to you. Someone truly showing you that you are worthy. Someone truly showing you better days ahead when it came to memories. Someone truly showing you common sense. Not to take your kindness or weakness. Someone mentally stable, emotionally available. Y'all both was financially stable. Y'all was operating on the same page, overflowing each other's cup, acknowledging yourself that, hold on 1 second, I wasn't wearing the match to switch up on you. I understood what you overcame, but I couldn't walk in your shoes. I'm just trying to show you at the end of the day, it should pass over your reality today, and you not the issue. The energy is different. When you had trust issues, but who would have knew that someone could truly walk into to bring you balance when it came to, hold on 1 second, better days was truly real. Thank you, God, for being patient with me to truly heal. Because the love of your life allowed you to heal that wound that was endowed within you when it came to unhealthy love. It didn't have to get physical when it came to better days ahead. Someone didn't have to be verbally abusive, disrespectful, or loud. Because someone truly actually knew how to have common sense, not to see you frown. Imagine the love of your life walking into your life. You falling in love with the same person every single day. Someone that truly showed you that, hold on 1 second, I told you, we both had potential. Not only did we have potential, but I gained the love of a best friend. Some gained a business partner. It was that love language that folks couldn't hate. It was that love language that folks couldn't hate because they actually wanted to see you happy. You had folks in the background. They wanted that type of love, but hold on 1 second. God said they're not ready for that type of love yet. No, 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 no. Imagine the right person truly praying for you. Imagine the right person truly showing up for you every single day. Someone maintaining your smile. Walking into the right person's arms, not to see you frown. They see you, they hear you, not to overlook you. I'm about to wrap this video up. But hold on 1 second. True love is not uncomfortable. I'm not hitting you in love respect. And it doesn't matter about your upbringing. And I say this respectfully. There's no need to disrespect me and no should perform because everybody's walk of life is not the same. Because someone can have the most unhealthiest upbringing, but they still had a heart. Someone could have had the most unfair share hand of relationships, but they still know how to love somebody and respect somebody and actually be in a relationship with somebody. And it doesn't matter if someone had a mother or a father in their life or not, or someone lacked the communication skills when it comes to love, or someone never showed someone how to love. Someone can truly walk into someone's life and bring the best out of them in the most healthiest way. Sometimes opposites do attract. Who would have knew the love of your life would have been faithful to you? Always be yourself. Something that you're not used to. Someone not switching up on you. That is just different. When y'all both don't worship the devil, God had a better plan and better days ahead. And y'all wasn't trying to do each other wrong. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. I am Naya, genuine love, respect. Protect your energy and protect you and your family with no misintentions. I never gave anybody permission to use my creativity as their own. Never, not one time, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. I'm far from a hater. I'm far from a hater, and I don't have beef with nobody. People make me their enemy because I know how to respect my neighbor. Folks feel I'm talking about them, but that was never the case when you try to blackmail me that day. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. You know, God sees everything, and I do not worship the devil. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Always be yourself. I'm not hitting your love respect. I need a shower, Lolo. I need a nap. I gotta go. Thank you for your time, neighbor. Don't dim your light. I gotta go. Ha! I gotta go. To the genuine ones, thank you for your time. Protect your energy. You mad and you're worthy. I'm gonna say this one more time. I do not energy harvest or people's energy. I do not destiny swipe with people. I do not project spoken attacks away. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I do not hack people devices. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I don't run from my past. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. No, it's the trade though. Did you see me? I'm sweating. Oh my gosh. Always be yourself. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the voice. You many words, don't dim your light. Go, you neighbor. Don't dim your light. Catch your blessing. Don't dim your light. You man, you're worthy. Don't dim your light. I gotta go. Thank you for your time. Have a good evening. Oh, and I'll be going live tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure what time, but to the genuine ones, see you tomorrow. Have a good day.